between 1 to 10, 12, 20, only the odd numbers, yes.
Odd numbers.
All right. I'm gonna check in. So far, everything is okay. We said the odd numbers, ne? Not even numbers. You must first understand what is the starting point of odd number. Then after that is you can run it. All right. Why? Okay, it's fine. It's 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13. Yeah, it's perfect. So now I'm going to share the screen. I want to show you something. So now you can write a program whereby it can display the odd numbers, even numbers. So even remember I started to. So what if you want to write a program whereby you want a user to input as many number as possible? Then we can ask a user to enter the number. You can have a criteria whereby you can say, when you are done, press maybe -1. Ne? We want a user to enter any positive integers or any positive number. We can see out, enter any positive number. We don't care which number it is, as long as it's positive. Then we're gonna see in this number, we can use this number to say x. We can use the value x. Then x is not declared. We can declare as an integer. Let's assume that we need integers, x as an int. Then in our while loop here, we're going to say while x is not what? While x is not equal to, this one already teach you that it means not equal to. While x is not equals to what? -1. Ne? Then what must happen? It must allow a user to keep entering the number. We see in again. We're going to use a C in x, semicolon. Ne? Here now we don't use plus plus, we don't increment. We just want a user to keep entering any number as long as that number is not negative. So if we run our code, it's telling me that I must put the semicolon there. Let's run it. Okay, not run, build first. It's fine, there are no zeros. Let's run. When you run, you will see that it says enter any positive number. I can enter 4, I can enter 8, I can enter 0, it will work. I can enter 90. But the moment when I say -1 or -1, you will see the code stop. So now when this code stop, the purpose, we might want to write this kind of program whereby maybe it's a teacher, we want to input their results. So we can decide that, okay, because we want to input the results of their students, or maybe it's a grade 12 results or grade 10 or 11 or university level, we can want to calculate the sum. We can want to calculate to get the sum. We can say int sum equals to 0. This one is going to add them. So in our while loop here, you will see that we have while this one. So now what we're gonna do, on top, the programming, it works with logic. On top, before this in here, inside the while loop, we can say sum, we are incrementing now. Sum equals to what? Sum plus what? Plus x. So what is going to happen when a user enter -1 is going to say it's -1 before it add it here. It's -1, is x not equals to -1. If that is equal to -1, then it stop. But instead of writing it this way, you can say, remember I showed you that you can add them using this plus sum plus equals to x. It's still the same thing. So let's test the code. If I test the code, you will see that I can enter 2, I can enter 4, I can enter 6, I can enter 8. Then I decided, hey, I'm done with this. These are the only student results, or is the point. You see, I'm done, but it won't show us. In order for it to show, we can see out some outside while loop, we can just say sum, see out sum, end line, maybe end line. Then maybe let me also say see out here. I will say the sum, the total sum, yes. I will put end line slash n. Remember, it also means end line. Then let's build our code again. It's fine. Then I'm gonna do maybe 2 again, 4, 6, and 8. Then a -1, enter. You will see that the total sum is 20. If we add 2 plus 4 is 6, 6 plus 6 is 12, 12 plus 8 is what? Is 20. The -1 is not added, which is that's the best, the right way, because we don't have to add -1. So, but if you put this C in plus sum plus equals to X after this C in, it will also add -1. So your code won't be inappropriate. It won't work. So this is how. So now you can also want to know how many students there are there. If I want to know how many students there are there, I can maybe I can use I because I have X. I say int X I equals to 0. It will start at 0. When it starts at 0, I can also put it anywhere between the sum and before C in here. I can just say, for example, I can put it anywhere. I can just say I plus plus. It's incrementing I because we want to know how many students there are there. So when we increment I, if we build our code, it's telling me there is a problem somewhere. I didn't put semicolon there. If I build my code, there are no errors. I'm gonna run it, enter a number. I can enter 10. I can enter 20, the other one get 40. Let's say the other one get 90, the other one got 80. Then -1, I'm done with the results of my students. Enter. The total sum is 240. So I forgot to display here. Let's say I can also say, see out, there are, I put I, ne? You see, learners. Let's say it's grade 12. There are learners in grade 10. I'm just giving you an example. So now let's build our code. I will try to be nice and give these learners, I don't know, good results. Let's say the first one got 70, the other one got 50, the other one got 90, the other one got 80, the other one got 76. Then we are done, -1. So you will see that the code will tell us that there are 5 learners in grade 10. We should have put maybe the end line so that the total sum is 366. So let's check if indeed there are 5 learners in grade 10. You will see that is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So this is how you do it with the while loop. So I'm gonna want you to have 3 minutes looking at this code. And if you have questions, you can ask me, then I will answer you